and welcome to your Pilates interval. So every exercise is 45 seconds long. So I'm going to start side plank, great for your obliques and your shoulder stabilizers. Then you have oblique mountain climber, so that's making an X shape with your knee, so opposite knee to elbow. I'm going to demonstrate all of these exercises. Next, you have a crisscross, again an oblique focused ab exercise. Then you're going into some hand release push-ups. So that's lifting your hands off the floor, squeezing your back, arms come up nice and long, and you're coming back. So it's just going to build your shoulder stabilizers up to get you to progress towards push-ups later on. Okay, after that you're going to come into some oblique crunches. So that's bringing the hand across the body, trying to get the bottom rib to connect to the top of the pelvis on the opposite side. After that, you're going to jump up, do some jump rope. If you don't have a jumping rope, star jumps. Yeah, that's all good. After that, you're going to come back down and you have swimming prep. So that's opposite hand to leg, line on your belly, lifting up. So every exercise is 45 seconds. After that, you're going to have a little rest and complete 4 rounds. I hope you have fun. But you'll find there's a lot of Pilates exercises here. The idea is just to build your body up from the center, working that structure and really focusing on control. So don't worry about the reps, it's about time under tension for this series. Side plank. This exercise is harder than it looks. Start with your front leg forward and your bottom leg back. From here, you lift your hips up and focus on keeping that pelvis nicely stacked on top of each other. So you're lifting up into the side waist on the bottom, and you're feeling a nice stretch through the top of the side body. If you do get sore wrists, coming to your forearm is a better option. What we have here is that hand stretching nice and long over the top, so this just creates a little bit more length through the side body. After 15 seconds rest, we have oblique mountain climber. So that's where the opposite knee is going to the opposite elbow. Great for your obliques here. We're pushing the floor away, watching our elbow creases are talking to each other at all times. So we notice how the shoulder stays on top of the wrist. We want to keep that alignment throughout the movements. Next is crisscross, so a great oblique exercise. We're drawing the opposite elbow to the opposite knee. What you are focusing on here is keeping pelvic stability. So I don't want to see that pelvis moving back and forward, and you're keeping a slight gap present in your lower back. So really focus on that neutral spine and that neutral pelvis throughout this movement. Prepare for this time under tension to really fire up those abs. After 15 seconds rest in between every exercise, you have hand release push-ups. So you're lowering down through push-up position. You lift your hands up and you're squeezing your back muscles. Your arms come up to an I shape. You keep your hands up off the floor. You bring them back up and then you push up from here. So this is just going to work your shoulder stabilizers and prepare you for more time under tension through the push-ups in coming weeks. At the end here, I have made a little modification for you, so you can absolutely do push-ups on your knees. The idea of this series is time under tension and focusing on quality movement. A little fun fact for you: did you know push-ups are actually in the traditional Pilates repertoire? So that means prepare to get good at them, have fun with them, but we are going to be doing perfect push-ups. After your 45 seconds here, 15 seconds rest, and your next exercise is oblique crunches. So you notice here I'm kind of doing a karate chop movement. The idea is just to get your alignment spot on. So you're focusing on the bottom rib, connecting to the top of the pelvis on the opposite side. Again, really focus on pelvic stability. So keep that pelvis bolted into the ground. I don't want to see it move. There's a slight gap in your lumbar spine, your lower back. It's still present. And it's just a small movement, but we're focusing on quality contraction and how to prepare. Exhale to initiate movement as you come up. As you breathe out, you're feeling your abs contract and you're pulling in. So you're looking for those abs going into the back of the spine as opposed to bulging through the six pack. Jump rope is a great exercise to improve endurance, coordination, speed, agility, and all of the good stuff. If you don't have a jump rope, you're just doing star jumps. Last exercise, swimming prep. As you'll see, it's opposite hand to leg. You're feeling length reaching from your fingertips and from your toes. Focusing on keeping the pelvis really still and those abs lifted up to the back of the spine. The initial movement of the back leg is from the glutes, so I don't want to see those back knees bending. The breath pattern is exhale, lift, inhale, return, exhale, lift, inhale, return.